Live from the Butler Productions Multimedia Studios, it's Not the Experts with Levi Evans and Titus Majors. They're not wrong because they're not the experts. And now, here's Titus and Levi.
That's right. LaGrange's very own, Troup County's very own. I'm Titus Majors. That is Levi Evans. This is Not the Experts. We're coming to you live from an undisclosed location that is absolutely not Butler Multimedia Production Studios because we are in shelter at home, quarantining, doing what we're supposed to be doing. Thank you for being here for episode number 3. We appreciate you. We have a good show planned for you today, but, the quarantine's getting rough out here. I know. It's getting hard. It's nothing to do, nothing going on. Can't go nowhere. You go somewhere, you're liable to be closed after already taking the money from your order, and then you show up and the doors are locked, and you're like, how'd you get my money already if ain't no food for me to get here? That really happened to me.
Wait, what? Who did that to you?
I don't want to name names. I want to do that.
Well, I want to know
story.
who did this to you.
I don't want to do it yet. I'm gonna give. They got a few days to get the money back in the account, or next Sunday. It's Liam Neeson and Taken.
But shouldn't you let the public know so we should avoid this place and not get our money taken?
I won't do them like that because I low key still like their food, so I might want a relationship with them in the future.
It wasn't Chick-fil-A, was it?
No, never,
right.
never, no.
Good.
But Levi, how you doing, bro? You doing alright with the quarantine?
Yeah.
That's
doing
good.
pretty good. I've cried a lot. I've missed sports a lot. But we keep going, right? I didn't think sports was this vital for America and our entertainment, but it is definitely the lifeblood, at least for me.
That's facts.
Yeah.
That's facts. So for me, it's so I've been working regularly, so I haven't really been quarantined that much, but I kind of had a mini vacation this weekend because I was supposed to go somewhere, but it got canceled because of the Roro. So I just been at home, and I was like, yo, what y'all be doing? Y'all just be here?
Well, see, and it's really hard for me because, I do enjoy hours getting cut a little bit at work, which I'm sure for a lot of people are, whose works are still up. And I look forward to my days off, but once I get there and I wake up, I'm like, man, what is there for me to do? And so I just fiddle around doing nothing, play Xbox, get bored. Yeah, that's about it.
Yo, when there's gaming and you can't go outside, see, gaming is good when you can go outside, but you just choose not to. When you gaming,
when you have to game. Well, this is pretty much the whole thing. So Titus, we are technologically prepared to take on this quarantine, right? We're equipped with every device you can think of.
Yes.
We can talk to each other easily, just like we are, without being in the same building.
Correct.
And play video games, listen to music, make a movie, whatever you want to do. But now that we're being told to stay inside and do these things,
It
what
don't
do we
hit
want to do?
It
We
don't hit
want to
right.
do we want to do the opposite of what we're being told to do,
It-
because we've had the age old problem, it seems like, in our generation of, oh, these kids don't go outside enough. Everybody's unhealthy. We need to get back to the good old days of America. Go outside, paint our white picket fences, pick some cherries, and plant some flowers. And now, when we have that prime opportunity to do so, we ain't doing it.
Nope, because we can't. Ain't nothing outside, bro. Outside is so boring. They hyped outside up our whole lives. Outside is so boring, bro.
Yeah, it's kind of odd. Back in the day, you would get together with the friends in the neighborhood, play some tag football, but now it just kind of looks weird having 20-year-olds outside playing tag football with each other.
And especially because like going outside now, you still got to be by yourself.
Yeah,
You
that's
can't,
true.
you just can't go outside and touch nobody.
And you know what sucks about it too is, so we're here, right? It's the spring, it's April. This past week should have been, would have been MLB opening day. Next weekend, or this coming up weekend, would be the Masters.
Hmm.
To me, these are two traditional marks, I guess you could say, of this is when spring begins. Spring is here when it's opening day and when the Masters begins. That starts spring for me. But
Mm.
now I don't feel like we're really even in spring because we don't get either of those. And it makes me pretty sad because those are my two favorite events of the year. Heck, I would take either of those two or both those two over Christmas every year.
Whoa,
But
whoa.
yeah, I know. It's crazy. So, what did I do the other night? I sat in my bed. I watched highlights of Tiger Woods winning the Masters last year,
Mhm.
and I just cried the whole time.
Like cried.
Oh, yeah, cried. As in, it took me about 50 minutes to watch the 5-minute highlight video because my eyes kept welling up so bad, and I would miss the shot, so I'd have to rewind it.
Yeah.
And then my eyes would well up again, and I'd miss the shot again. So yeah, it took a long time.
Was it like a boohoo or like a drizzle?
It was a Drizzy Drake cry.
That could be anything.
It
Depends on the song.
was very emotional for
Okay,
me.
understood.
But can we put this on the poll? I'm gonna put it on the poll
Put it on
on
the poll.
Twitter because I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who are just as hurt as I am about not having opening day or the Masters. So if you had to go to God and say, "Hey, look," God said you can have one or the other right now. Which one would you rather have, the Masters or MLB opening day? Because I think that's a pretty
Yeah.
It's a pretty good argument I
that's a
think
good
you
vote.
can make.
Because it's kind of wild because like you're saying, the end of the March Madness championships on the first Monday, so you get that out the way,
Yeah, we're missing that.
and then it's like during that CBS is rolling out Masters commercials.
Yep.
It's like, oh snap, it's about to get real, Masters
You got
time.
Jim Nance
Yep.
being Jim Nance. Man, that's
Absolutely.
probably who I miss the most in all this is Jim Nance.
What's Jim
like,
Nance
where's
up to
Jim
right now?
Nance at?
Do you think Jim Nance is calling like his grandkids' games right now?
Jim Nance is probably out on a boat off the East Coast up in Massachusetts somewhere chilling with his Vineyard Vines collection on.
I could see that. I could definitely see that.
Yeah.
But
So-
yeah, I'm with you on this. I think I would probably choose the Masters if I had to.
The Masters.
If Tiger was there and was gonna be I wouldn't have to ask for Tiger to win, but if Tiger was gonna be in contention to win, I'd want the Masters.
Yeah, of course. I would choose the Masters too. It's not going to be, even though this year's Masters won't be as good as last year's because last year's will just go down in the history books
Right,
with
right.
Tiger winning it when nobody thought we were ever going to see another major win by him again. And then what's he do? He does it in the Masters, the biggest stage in golf. So, that was a very emotional moment for me. It was an emotional moment for my dad as well, for a lot of people across America. But yeah, give me the Masters back.
For sure.
Because that's
For
when I
sure.
start playing golf again too, is when the Masters comes back. It just gives me that golf itch.
I was really planning on playing golf this year.
Oh,
bu-
you can still play golf. Golf courses, well, there are some that are open,
That's
and you're
true.
allowed to go play golf.
See, but are they sanitizing the carts? Cause I ain't walking.
Oh,
I'm not walking. the
that's a
golf
good
course.
question.
You know
Just
what I mean? I'm
bring
not
your
walking
own.
it.
Oh, well, we have a comment from a boy, Braxton Ford. He says we're overlooking the basketball NBA playoffs.
I mean, that's a little later in the month, though. That's why I didn't want to do it. That's just later in the month. It doesn't
Yeah,
start in April.
It's later in the month, and
Yeah.
also too, I've already gotten over my whole we're not going to have basketball
I-
anymore. Which
I've
they just
been-
made that official, didn't they?
No.
They didn't.
No, don't put that in the air.
Oh,
No.
my bad.
No, don't put
Well,
that out there
I
yet.
take that
I haven't,
back.
I haven't accepted the fact that basketball is probably going to end up canceled yet. I'm still like in denial that
Well,
they're going
just-
to play in like September or something.
If I were you, I'd just go ahead and accept
I
it.
can't. I really can't do that, bro. I hadn't been able to play 2K since NBA got canceled. Ever since that fateful night when the Jazz tested positive, well, I don't say the whole team. When Rudy tested positive,
Yeah.
the league got shut down. I have not been able. I turned on 2K the other day. I'm like, what's the point, bro? What is the point? I'm 3 years in the future, but it don't matter. I don't want to play basketball. I don't think about basketball. I got no basketball. It's painful.
Yeah, I feel that.
But yeah.
Well, it is now officially on Twitter. So if you're not following us on Twitter, go to @NTE Podcast. If you already are, go ahead, get on the app whenever you get the chance and vote. What are you looking most forward to, the
Facts.
Masters or opening day?
Facts.
So moving on, do our little Note the Experts, our segment, how we begin. This is where we tell you if we got something right from a prediction or something we talked about last week, anything we got wrong, any questions we had answered. Also, we'll go over Twitter polls from the previous show and do any fanfare stuff. So the only two things we're going to cover in this Note the Experts will be a pretty short segment. We're going to go over our one Twitter poll we had that was non-Mark Madness related.
Yes.
And the Twitter poll was, did Carol Baskin kill her husband? Do you want to take a guess on what percentage that
I
got?
wanna
Yes or
guess-
no?
I want to guess 100% yes, right?
Yes, it was 100% yes.
You can't get 100% agreement on anything. But we got,
But we
100%
got
agreement on
that. Yeah, so shout out to y'all for nailing it down. Y'all are experts.
They are.
And
job, man. I'm proud of y'all.
in contrast to, you know, the actual investigating experts that took over that case down in Florida, y'all aren't experts and should probably have your credentials revoked, because I think that's a gimme right there, I would like to say. They really OJ'd that one up.
Nah, that OJ. What was the prosecutor's name?
Nah, I can't remember. I don't care. I
They
just
tried to
know
give her-
I'll
they tried
never
to give
have
her
him.
a TV show.
Do what?
They tried to give her like help. She tried to help write like a TV show a few years ago
Oh, nice.
about winning law cases. Like, you can't talk about winning anything. You lost the
Yeah.
OJ case. Like, you don't need writing credits for anything ever.
Well,
Any
I've lawyer
circumstance.
on his behalf. Didn't he believed that homie was down in Costa Rica anyways. But that's for our Tiger
Who did OJ did?
King pod. Oh yeah. Okay. That's right. I forgot. I was gonna bring up OJ. Did you hear what OJ Simpson said on Twitter
No,
about the whole Tiger King
No,
thing and
please
Carol
tell me.
Baskins?
What did OJ?
All right.
say?
So this is exactly how we know that everyone was right, including me and Titus. Those that voted on Twitter that Carol Baskins is a murderer. OJ got on Twitter. Hello, Twitter world. This is yours truly, OJ Simpson. I just got done finishing that Tiger King. And let me tell you, what are you white people doing? Is this what America has come to these days?
Are these the right quotes for real? I feel like he said
I'm
this.
almost quote for quote on them.
I believe it.
Do you like my impression?
I do.
Is
I love
the
it.
impression good?
I love what you're doing.
I
right now.
appreciate it.
I
All
love
right,
every
well,
second of
well,
it.
back to the OJ thing. Now, let me tell you something. There is no shred of doubt in my mind that Carol Baskins killed her husband. No doubt.
Well, if OJ said
End
it,
quote. If OJ says there is not a shred of doubt in his mind that someone killed another person, then we need to just go ahead and convict the man, because what's that saying, Titus? It takes one to know one.
That's a fact.
So it takes a murderer to know a murderer.
Yep.
Yeah. OJ Simpson, thank you for thank you for removing any shred of
Yo.
doubt that was in our minds
That's crazy.
if that Carol Baskins killed her husband.
That's really crazy. OJ said she did it.
Yeah, if OJ says you did it, you did it.
But if OJ said she was innocent, what would we do with that? I just thought about this just now. If OJ said she was innocent,
Well, then
How
that's
would-
how you flip it. You say, well, OJ, you said you were innocent too.
so
But
either
were
way,
you
yeah,
innocent?
Okay, yeah,
no.
that works.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
I
So you
follow
can
that.
spin it either way.
Yeah, that works.
To the
for me.
spin zone. All right, so You want to move on to our announcement
man.
winner?
Yep, let's get it.
All right, so as we've tried to plug our Twitter, like I said, if you're not following, you need to go follow. But this past week, we left our Twitter account open to where anyone who followed, you would automatically be entered to wear one of these nice snazzy hats that I have on. Richardson brand, great brand of hat. And so now I've actually got them, the contestants' names, Twitter followers' names, in this hat, old NT
The old
hat I had
NT.
made a few years ago. So I'm going to draw the hat or draw the name out right now and announce the winner of the hat.
We got. Oh,
Yeah, drum roll. Thank you. All right.
got it.
Yeah, I got
All right. Who we got? Who we got?
it. And the winner of the Not the Experts hat is I don't know if you can read that, Sanders Duro,
Sanders Duro.
aka Frog.
Good job, Sanders Duro.
My
AKA
boy.
Frog. Salute to you.
He's
man.
down in South Georgia, so I'm
Okay,
gonna have to
sweet.
mail this to you. You can Venmo me the shipping. It ain't gonna be completely free. Just kidding. Yeah. So shout out to my boy Frog. You got the hat. I swear I didn't rig that. That was I put all the names in there and just drew that blindly.
Facts.
So
So salute. Thank you for following. Continue to follow us on Twitter at NTE Podcast because we'll do more giveaways for other stuff too. So you never know when you might get a giveaway.
yeah,
So,
for sure.
get
And
in
I'm
there.
actually we're gonna be getting more colors in these hats as well, and we
Right.
got some T-shirts on the way too. I think Titus.
Yep.
Correct.
Yeah, all that's coming.
Yeah, all that's coming. So we're
Be
gonna
on the
be
lookout.
merched up,
That's a fact.
blessed up,
Merged up, sprayed up, and prayed up.
sprayed up, prayed up,
That's a fact.
and drip down. Sprayed up, prayed up, dripped down.
Let's get it.
You want to move to Mark Madness?
Let's get it, bro. Mark Madness. Levi, I have to give you credit. When you first told me about Mark Madness, you know I hated it. It was 6 text messages that I woke up to with Mark puns, and I just ignored it for about 5 hours. And then you sent me another one. And I was like, okay, I guess I have to acknowledge this because he didn't give up on it. He's persistent. It's one thing I like about you. You are when you have an idea, you will stick to it. So I didn't like it at first. We met up in person. You gave it to me in person. I was like, okay, you know what? This is not a bad idea.
It's not a completely terrible
It's not a terrible idea at
yeah.
all. It's pretty fun. And here we are at the Final Four of Mark Madness.
Yeah, trying to
We made it.
it was an exciting tournament.
It
I'm
was.
telling you, if I had to do a prediction, if I filled out my own bracket
Uh-huh.
to predict and get $1 million from, what's that, Warren Buffett, I would
Yeah.
not have gotten the $1 million because I've seen the results where we've gotten it down to the Final Four, and it was
This is
not the
surprising.
people who I would have expected.
I'm excited
Yeah.
because I don't know who won these matchups.
Yeah, so there's a lot of marquee matchups. Do we have the graphic? All right, so here it is. Mark Madness. Final Four. So we have Mark Rick. Mark Rick beat Mark the Evangelist.
What?
Yeah,
He did what?
yeah,
On a Sunday?
yeah. On a
In the
Sun-
month of Easter?
Yeah, exactly.
In Easter month?
You want me to pull up the Twitter poll of this?
pull it up.
Because this was actually a pretty interesting. Let me go.
I am
Or it
shocked.
might have okay, here we go. So I'm pretty sure, Miss Christina, you counted the Facebook comments, right? Right. And what was do you remember?
Not enough to counteract the Twitter votes.
Yeah, it was. So
Wow.
Mark the Evangelist was winning. And then, so we're thinking, all right, good. The prophet, the disciple, he's going to win.
Wow.
But no, people came out full force on Twitter, and Mark Rick got 73% of the votes. He got like 12, 13 votes. Yeah. So he just crushed them.
In the month of Easter, y'all got Mark the Evangelist out of here
Yeah.
for Mark Rick.
Yeah. I can't believe we let Mark Rick in the Final Four. We should have
That's-
just vetoed that
Well,
because.
if history is any indication, him in the Final Four is going to lead to a whopping destruction, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
if
okay.
Mark Rick makes it to the championship, there's no doubt in my mind he's gonna lose. He's not gonna go. If
Ain't no Hawaii's in this
there would
bracket.
be no, this will be the most Mark Rick thing ever. If Mark Rick gets all the way to the championship round of this Mark Madness and loses, that is definition textbook Mark
That's
Rick.
Georgia right there, boy.
Yeah,
In a nutshell.
but we do have something exciting for you, Titus.
What's that?
Mark Hamill beat Mark
Let's
Wahlberg.
go. Get him out of here. Get the
I
real
can't believe that
heroes.
either
Let's
because
go, boy.
Mark Wahlberg had the votes in the Facebook comments as well, but Hamill came out and beat him in
I
the Twitter votes.
I am so proud of y'all right now.
Yeah.
I'm a little. I don't know what to do with this Mark the Evangelist thing, losing to Mark Rick thing. But you got Mark Wahlberg out of here, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you for recognizing that Mark Wahlberg's been carried most of his career as an actor.
Wow.
Been carried most of his career as an actor.
I mean, I'm not going to
And-
disagree with that, but
Thank you.
Marky Mark carried the Funky Bunch. Does that not count for
That's why he
anything?
should have been out in like round 1.
No.
Well, but he battled the Saved by the Bell dude, right? The Goose guy.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. So
The Goose guy.
yeah, so he can get out of that
Gosling.
round. But yeah, we got him out of here. Good job.
Yeah, so
Shout-
that would be our Western division.
May the
I
force be
think,
with you.
the West Side. So we will have that on Twitter as well after the show, so you can go vote. If you want to go ahead and comment who you want to vote for,
Hamill
you can
versus
too.
Rick
But
is
go on Twitter and vote.
Hamill versus Rick is a very interesting match.
Yeah, Hamill versus Rick's
It's
gonna be
the-
interesting.
It's the tale of the underdog versus the powerhouse. You know what I mean? Like Mark
Yeah.
Richt.
So it's kind of like a Georgia versus Alabama type
Mark,
thing,
what was that?
right?
What was that school that made the Final Four the other year?
Butler.
No, the other one. No, the one that had the old lady, the really nice old lady.
They,
know what I'm
sh-
talking
they
about?
didn't go to the Final Four.
I thought
They
they
went
did.
like Sweet 16, I
what
think.
was the name of that school?
I can't remember.
Whatever that school was, that's like Mark Richt and Mark Hamill is Kansas or somebody
Yeah.
that's supposed to dominate. I can't
Well-
remember the name of that school either though.
Well, moving on to the other matchup,
Uh-huh.
we've got Mark Ingram.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's going to be Mark Ingram versus Mark Cuban. So Ingram beat Zuckerberg,
Yes.
and Cuban beat Mark Twain.
Okay.
So I like this Final Four.
This is it. This is a style clash if there's ever been one.
So I know you would take Mark Hamill. Who do you have in this matchup? Who would you take?
This matchup, I might lean Cuban.
Cuban?
I don't know. I might lean Cuban. Cuban's impact on stuff is bigger than Ingram's
I know my
Outside
Bama
of-
ties are going to have to take over
outside
on
of
this
Alabama.
one.
And I honestly want to disagree with you. I knew you were going to go for the Alabama thing. So
Yeah.
I just want to disagree with you.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know,
I wouldn't be hurt either way who wins
Yeah.
because I like both.
Right.
But yeah, my vote would be for Ingram on that. So that will be on the Twitter poll as well. You can comment on Facebook on our live. But like I said, please go to Twitter, follow us,
Yes.
vote,
Absolutely.
beef up the Twitter game.
Facebook comments don't win hats.
Yeah, they don't.
There we go. Yeah. I don't know where I was going with that. That's why I
And
stuck
your vote only counts as half a vote on Facebook comment.
Yeah, Twitter's the electoral college. So
Yeah.
just understand.
All right. So what do we got next? Oh, yeah, you can take this
Oh yeah,
topic.
yeah. So the Basketball Hall of Fame got announced the other day. It was a very star-studded class. It featured Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Kim Mulkey, the Baylor's women's head coach, legendary coach, Tamika Catchings, WNBA superstar. Levi, this Hall of Fame class is one of those, dang, bro, I'm kind of old classes. Because I have vivid memories of like most of the marquee names in this class. Marquee, see, I threw it back to the last name. Most of the marquee names in this class, I have vivid memories of playing basketball or being involved in basketball. And I don't like it. I don't like knowing the careers of people in the Hall of Fame. I like them get announced and I go look it up. Like, oh, what this person do? Or, asking my dad, hey, what they do? Tell me about them.
And then you find out they're really average because it's the Basketball Hall of
That's a fact.
Fame.
That's a fact. There's a lot of average in there. But not in this class. This class is just actually exceptional. Everybody kind of deserves it this time. It's not random people. But it's like, I don't like this. I don't like knowing everybody in there, bro. It makes me feel weird.
Yeah, we're getting old.
We are, and I don't appreciate it. Like I'm about probably 4 years away from telling a young child about basketball back in my day. And I don't want to be that person. I just don't. I'm not looking forward to it. But I know it's coming. I can feel it right now. I'm already kind of there because me and my friend right now are in the middle of an argument about will Trae Young pass Steph Curry as a shooter. And I'm already in the no class. I'm already treating Trae Young like he is. Well, he's 20 years old, so you already don't like him. Kind of. I like him, but He's 20 years old.
You're such a millennial.
Exactly. So like I don't like it, bro. But you feel me though? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
It's tough out here.
Yeah, I'm with it too. But at the same time, I do like knowing who these people are because I can actually give a legitimate opinion on them.
That's true. You don't have to. Yeah, we don't have to make. Yeah, we can go by actually what we saw and not like with some old players where it's like they were good, but then you look at them, it's like, who was he playing against? You know, some of those type guys. It's like we actually saw the goodness. We actually saw how good they were in person. We didn't have to throw it back to a grainy black and white video of them being 7 feet tall, playing 5'4" UPS workers or whatever it was back then. What up, Wilt Chamberlain?
I don't play no defense. Where's the defense?
Exactly.
Yeah, I got plenty of people that I know who just they trash on anybody earlier than the 2000s
It's so
because
annoying.
they didn't play defense, which I agree. There wasn't a lot of defense being played, except for back in the 80s when you were allowed to punch somebody in the face.
And not get foul calls for it.
Yeah.
And then this argument that wasn't even basketball for real.
That was street ball.
Yeah, like how impressive is it that you could just close on somebody so they couldn't make a shot? How about you just stop them?
Yeah.
Like that's almost as cowardly as running the boxing one in the NBA Finals.
That reminds me, I was watching The Longest Yard today.
Classic.
And yeah, I think we need some of that when watching Michael Irvin and Adam Sandler go at it. I was thinking, wow, this is why can't we have this in the NBA?
The only thing I miss from the old era is I miss actual fights. I wonder who can fight and who can't fight. That's all I want to know.
Yeah.
I wonder who got a little bit of hands and who don't. That's all I need.
Yeah.
You ain't got to be like, it don't have to be the Mouse at the Palace. We don't need one of those again, although
No, I'm here for another Malice at the Palace.
low key, I kind of am too. You know how I feel about fans. Sometimes fans got to get punched in the face.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I'm
you just got to.
I'm
what
okay
I've
with Ron
always-
Artest punching me in the face, okay?
What I've always said about the Mouse at the Palace is Ron punched the wrong person. If he hit the person that actually threw the drink, it'd have been a little better. He hit the wrong person though. You got to hit the person that actually hit you with the drink. You can't just hit.
He was
somebody
guilty
else.
by association. He was in the stands. Everybody had it coming.
That was a crazy night. I still remember that night. That was a wild night in my young life. Like, yo, what's happening? What is going on? People getting punched in the face randomly. That was fun.
Is that all you
Yeah.
had for Basketball Hall of Fame?
Yeah, shout out to Basketball Hall of Fame, man. Don't get old. Well, don't get too old that you remember everybody.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to end this segment with the thought that screw the Basketball Hall of Fame. Give me
Wow,
an
why are
NBA
you
Hall of
being
Fame.
disrespectful?
Give me an NBA Hall of Fame.
We can have both though.
Yeah, we can have both.
All right.
But I need an
Why is
NBA Hall of Fame. Adam Silver.
They do need separated though.
Adam Silver, who looks like a teed up golf ball.
And White Tony Dungy.
Yes, and the butler at a haunted mansion.
Yo, he
Please give us
does.
the NBA Hall of Fame.
Yo, if Adam Silver opened the door at a house you didn't know, would you stay there? Or would you leave?
No, I'd turn around and leave,
Okay.
run screaming.
Yeah, no, that's facts.
Because, yeah,
Yeah, no, Adam does
Exactly what
he
it
does
looks
have
like.
a creepy vibe, creepy look to him.
Yeah.
Shout out to him though. Best commissioner in sports by a landslide.
looks like a modern light bulb, like an industrial light bulb. That's what he looks like.
Yo, but well, that's it. I just wanted to touch on that Basketball Hall of Fame. That's all I really have for that. Now we will get into a new segment. Hey, new segments.
For the viewers, you people at home, y'all get to participate with us too.
That's
we want to see
right.
y'all in the comments.
Yes, we do.
Oh, well, Frog just asked, why are we going in on Adam Silver? He's the man. He is
He
the
is
man.
the man.
Yeah, he
We
is.
go in on him with love.
Yeah,
It's like
we
when
just
you-
want to keep him on the straight and narrow.
That's
That's what
facts.
we're doing.
Yeah,
so we
he's-
want to keep him the man. So we got to criticize him.
he is hands down the best commissioner, which is why the only negatives we have to say about him are jokes about his appearance.
Yeah.
You know.
We're just being Yelp reviewers for Adam Silver. That's all we're doing. But shout out
it.
to him. He is the best commissioner in pro sports. I mean, he's not. He's up there with David Stern. But
Definitely.
yeah, basketball, like front office, dominates all the other.
Definitely.
Yeah. Michael says best commissioner in sports. We do not disagree.
Definitely. So we'll get into our new segment. We got a brand new game, interactive game with y'all. It's called One Gotta Go. I'm sure you've all been on Facebook or Twitters. Follow us NT Podcast on Twitter. It's another way to plug that again, just so y'all get the point. you seen those pictures with it's like 4 things or more. And it's like one of them, you got to get rid of one of them. I just saw one on Twitter where it was like a bunch of breakfast stuff, and somebody got rid of grits, and I've never been so offended in my life. But we won't have to get into that today. They'll say that for another one. But yeah, so this is gonna be that basically. We got some things we're gonna talk about, and typically we're not gonna know what the other one has. We're both gonna come up with one. We're not gonna know what the other one has on deck for it, and then we're gonna have a little discussion on it, and you can interact with us on your live stream. We can talk about it. All right.
Yeah.
You want to go first, Levi?
I think they have
They got mine
your
first?
yeah, they got
Okay.
yours
Okay.
first, I think.
This is difficult. We're not in the same location. so
Yeah.
we gotta work all these things out. So my one gotta go
It's Disney.
is Disney related, Disney Pixar related. It is
There it is.
The Incredibles, Toy Story, Aladdin, and The Lion King coming out strong. One of these movies has to be erased from time. Has to never exist. It never happened. One of these childhood classics, these monuments of film and animated cinema, these titans of industry, has to go. Levi, how do you feel?
That's
wanna
the
know who
easy
you
one.
get rid of. It's easy. Okay,
Yeah, that's the
okay, who you
easy
getting rid
one.
of? Who you getting rid of, bro?
Aladdin.
Whoa.
Aladdin's got to go.
Whoa. What?
Yeah. See, I struck a nerve with some people that I'm not in the same building with. I can just tell.
You can feel the vibe.
I can
through
feel
the,
it.
Through the
I
Skype.
can
Through
feel
the Skype, you can feel the energy.
all the hate.
That's That's right. Go ahead and tell me why Aladdin needs to go.
Because I'm not saying Aladdin's bad, but The Incredibles is top 3 Pixar.
It's up there. The
Toy
Incredibles up
Story
there.
is number 1 Pixar of all time, and The Lion King is just one of the best movies ever made.
Yeah. Okay. Getting rid of Aladdin, it like upsets me. If anybody got rid of Lion King, I'd want to fight them. Literally,
Well,
I'd want to fight them if somebody got rid of Lion King.
I guess I can make an argument or put some more context as to why I would choose Aladdin. Aladdin was probably the movie I watched the least out
Okay.
of the 4.
Okay, I get
Yeah,
that.
I
definitely
didn't
get
have that on hand like I had the other 3 movies.
Right.
So, but
Okay.
what would you take out? What'd you say? Did
Toy
you
Story can go.
Toys.
can
Oh
get Toy
my
Story outta here.
god,
We can get Toy Story. Oh, there are gas coming through the Skype.
dude!
Gas all through the
Do
Skype.
you hate
What's up?
like
What's happening? I do?
good things? I mean, what are
No,
you?
it's
Are
just
you
in the
like-
selection of The Incredibles, Aladdin, and Lion King, and Toy Story? I can get Toy Story out of here. Sorry, like it's no disrespect. It's no disrespect to Woody. He the homie. The Buzz Lightyear cereal is one of the most underrated cereals of all time.
or Andy? What about Andy?
I don't care about Andy. Did Andy even have a face? I don't know what Andy looks like.
Wait, Andy was the cowboy, wasn't it? No, it was
Woody.
Woody.
See,
Woody.
Exactly. You don't even know.
Woody.
You don't even know the
I'm
people.
sorry.
Get him out of here.
All right,
Get
so
Toy Story out of here, bro.
do you hate Tom Hanks?
I don't hate Tom Hanks.
Do you hate children?
No, not normally.
Do you hate God? Because God
Wow,
is
okay.
not happy with you right now.
Because I got rid of Toy Story?
Yeah,
It's just
because Toy Story
bro.
is like one of the best of all time. Toy Story should be the
It's
first thing
really-
that you leave up there.
That's the thing. These are 4 of the best of all time. Somebody got to be 4th. And Toy Story happened to be 4th.
I'm really
bro.
reconsidering our friendship, to
'Cause
be
I read
honest.
Toy Story?
If we weren't already locked in
Bro,
this
it's just-
podcast together, I'd be not here. With
Wow. We have YouTube comments from my boy Marquise. He says Aladdin is better than the Lion King, which I'm a call you about that later.
Yeah.
I don't appreciate that. And he said I've always called Titus a supervillain, but I don't know what he's referring to. All I said was Toy Story. I didn't slander Toy Story. I said it's got to go. I'm sorry. I don't know what you want from me. Toy Story's cool, but if I have to pick between somebody thinking he's flying because he's falling in really weird ways and 3-eyed aliens,
But Toy Story,
I'm gonna
the
get rid of Toy Story.
Toy Story has everything, and it's every kid's imagination coming to life. Okay, and it's just got a lot of. Man, my words are slipping me today. It's just got a lot of things that have made our culture tied. It's like part of the culture.
You're giving Toy Story cultural impact?
Yes,
All right.
yes, but
Okay.
it has though.
Okay.
Would you? I mean,
Alright.
you would disagree?
I'm not following you here. I'm not following you to the cultural impact for Toy Story. No, I'm not following you there.
Dude, come on, man. Like you never got home one day or every day after school, and you would run around your room looking to see if any of your toys moved, from the last place you left them. Like, did you ever sit in
Oh.
your bed and just wonder, man, I wonder what my army men were doing today.
That
What
possibly
kind of
happened.
nonsense did they get into?
That possibly
I wish
happened,
they'd come alive when
but
I'm around, because
but-
I'd have a lot of fun with them. It'd be a lot
See-
more fun if they were alive when I
but-
was around.
see that possibly happened. But then I grew up and I learned to appreciate Aladdin much more than Toy Story. And I mean, we all know The Incredibles is untouchable.
What's that?
Incredibles is up there.
What's the song from Aladdin? The when they go on the magic carpet ride. I can show
Whole new
you the
world, bro. Whole new
world,
world, bro. And-
shining something.
And let's talk about
Senses. Now tell me, princess, when
Yo,
did
this
you
Disney copy-
last?
that Disney copyright strike
Get
is gonna come
your
so
heart's
fast and hit
desire.
so hard. That Disney-
There's no way they can
that
copyright me on that, because I had
Disney
no
can
idea what I
copyright-
was singing.
Disney,
Like,
Disney will copyright anything. They're Disney. They
I
probably
didn't get any of those words right, I don't think. But I will say Aladdin gave us that song, and it's a great song, especially when the Disney stars remade it. You know, you remember when
Aladdin-
Disney stars were doing music videos like Corbin Blue?
Oh yeah,
and Lizzie
yeah.
McGuire.
Yeah. That's
And
a throwback.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It's a pretty good song.
Aladdin had the story of you just have to be yourself. You don't have to be somebody else to get the girl. How about that? Think about that. That's a life lesson
But
right there.
no, that's not.
That is a
Because
life
what
lesson.
what was Aladdin? What was his occupation?
He was a broke boy. I just remember he was a broke boy. I'm sorry, that's all I got. He was a broke boy.
And wasn't he
found
a
a lamp.
thief? Wasn't he
found a
like a
lamp.
thief?
Oh yeah,
a
he was
vigilante?
robbing. He was stealing a little bit.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. So what I see these memes all the time. Titus is like, "Oh, me over here. I got money. I'm genuinely a nice guy. Blah blah blah." And then it's like broke homie, and like
He-
the girls are attracted to the broke ones who are always in trouble and in and out of prison.
She was.
That's what
into him,
that's
but
what
she was
Aladdin
into him,
taught the
though.
kids. That was a
Nah,
cultural impact
but
right
she-
there. That's why the good guys never win.
That's
Titus
definitely not
is
why.
because
That's
we all
definitely
grew up
not why.
watching Aladdin,
That's not
and we
why at
all
all.
want to
Don't-
be with the
don't you
bad
dare.
guy or the
Don't you dare
bad
blame
girl.
Aladdin for that. First of all, the Aladdin had Robin Williams,
R.I.P.
the genie. All right, and my man got the lamp, and then see, Jasmine already liked him, but once he couldn't get access because he was a low broke boy. Once he got the lamp, and he got his get up right, he got his fit together. He could get into the kingdom. Then he got to the kingdom,
All right,
and Aladdin has a better villain. Jafar is better than Toy Story. Does Toy Story even have a villain? What was the villain? Life, the sun. What was the villain in Toy Story? The sun coming up, so they couldn't be toys anymore.
wait, it was Sid.
The
a
braces,
human
the brace
boy.
face.
Yeah, brace
that's right,
face.
That's right. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Then he burned
And-
one of them. Then he burned a toy in the light at one point.
Yeah, and he
Yeah, I
did
remember
with a
that.
magnifying
I remember
glass.
that
So that also taught us.
I like
Look,
Sid.
Toy Story had science in it. You learned how to burn something through light and a magnifying glass. You know what it also did?
What'd it do?
I've seen a lot of people in real life that look like Sid, and they weren't good people. So I know whenever I see a little boy walking
See-
around or somebody
see-
my age that looks like Sid, I'm just gonna stay
See,
away from that
so
dude.
now you're telling
or
me
he's
Toy
gonna
Story,
take my toys and
So
burn
Toy
them.
Story taught you how to how to stereotype people. Cool. That's what's up.
All right,
That's what's
yeah,
up.
I'm
we
with
need more
it.
stereotypes
I'm
in
with
life.
it.
Yeah.
I'm
alright.
with it.
Yeah.
Because Aladdin taught girls not to go out with me.
Don't blame Aladdin for that. Don't put that on. Don't put that on Aladdin. Put that on my homie. But look, so what are the people saying? Are the people upset?
Let's see. All right.
Did I bother
Anybody
the
have
people?
any strong opinions? I'm trying to load this.
Vote agreed with letting Aladdin go.
Wow.
I'm so
Lion
surprised.
King
So
is the
disrespectful.
GOAT. Aladdin, you fired. Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying Aladdin on here. Oh, I seen Incredibles. The Incredibles. I
The
remember.
Incredibles ain't going nowhere. Who said no? Absolutely not.
I remember my
Who said that?
dad enjoying The Incredibles more than I enjoyed The Incredibles,
fine.
and I thought I enjoyed The
Yeah.
Incredibles a lot.
But
And
adults like it. Yeah, I feel. I know
yeah,
what
it
you're
had
saying.
everything. And
Yeah.
when you got Samuel L. Jackson, we had Samuel L. Jackson in a
Where's my
Pixar
super suit?
movie.
It's just a knockoff of the Fantastic Four, though.
Oh,
But however,
but the Fantastic Four is
however-
trash though.
Exactly. Their
Yeah.
two movies are
Not the
better than
comic book, though.
But I mean, I
the
never
cinematic-
saw the comic books, but I've seen
Is it a
one
knockoff,
of the
though?
Fantastic Fours.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it a
kind of
knockoff?
a parody of
A
the
little-
Fantastic Four.
see,
You know, you got the
They got the same
stretch.
powers. They got
You
got
gotta
similar
run real
powers. Yeah,
fast.
that makes sense. That makes sense. They just happen to make good movies.
Someone asked, so Jafar isn't a better villain than
He is.
Syndrome?
Then who?
Syndrome? Who's Syndrome? Was
Syndrome
Syndrome
the Incredibles?
The Incredibles?
Yeah,
Is he
yeah.
the mole in Incredibles?
Yeah. No.
Does anybody want to give
Is
us
Jafar
the answer
better
for
than
that?
him? Jafar is a top 3 Disney villain. Period.
Yeah, I would put Jafar up there. He's a pretty good
So
villain.
if you got top 3 Disney villain, you can't be you can't be kicked out.
Yeah, but I put Sid in the top 3 too.
No. The top
Yes.
3 is like Jafar, Scar, and Ursula or something. Or Hades.
I mean,
or
none of
Hades.
us are putting the mole dude up in The Incredibles. But who was the villain before
No,
The
the Mo dude.
Incredibles?
The Mo dude's not. The Mo dude's in the second one.
He's in the second one. He's
Yeah.
at the end of the first one.
Syndrome was the dude that was like trying to kill all the superheroes. Yo, Syndrome got a lot done actually.
Oh.
Nah, yo, Syndrome, he got a lot done. He did his job. I respect him.
Yeah, but
Shout out to him.
Syndrome, I've also seen people on the street that look like Syndrome, and I know to stay away from them too.
Nah, shout out to Syndrome though. He got a lot of work done. He took a lot of heroes out in his way to losing. So salute
Yeah.
to him for doing your job.
He
bro.
was slick. He
He
had a
was.
nice little hideout too in that
And
cave.
then he was like, "Oh, I
wherever he
wanna
was
be-"
at.
He's like, "Oh, I just want to be a hero." While he was killing him, he was slick.
Yeah,
He was
Syndrome villain with the tall hair. I
Yeah, that's a
liked
fact.
the look. I wish I could pull that off.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's up, Tyler? So what's up? And he provided us with a Syndrome description.
Well, this was fun.
Yeah, I like that. Now, Titus, you made that one gotta go.
Yes.
And so I made my own one gotta go too. Right, we're gonna try to do this every show, I guess.
Yeah.
I
I'll
like
double down.
this. I enjoy it.
Mhm.
You do not know what my one gotta go has gotta be,
don't.
right?
I don't. You told me you had a theme, and that always intrigues and scares me.
Yeah, so I got a theme, and this is going to be a recurring theme. I'm
Oh,
just going to
God.
keep throwing it at you, Titus.
Oh, God.
And it's a conversation you're probably not here for or don't have a lot of opinions on,
Oh, boy.
but I'm bringing it at you.
Okay.
All right?
Talk
Can
to
we
me.
pull the second graphic up, please? One got to go. White. We got shooters. We got white shooters.
I was not
We got
prepared for
Jimmer
this.
Fredette. We got Kyle Korver. We got Doug McDermott, Dougie
Wow.
Buckets, and we got
Goodness
Duncan
gracious.
Robinson.
Wow.
One's got to go.
You didn't go Tyler. Oh,
And I don't even want to send one of them away,
Are
but
you saving Tyler Hero for a later one?
yeah. See, these are
Okay.
more pure shooters. I went with on this one.
Okay,
I would
okay.
say Tyler Hero's a little more dynamic, but
Interesting.
yeah, this
Alright.
is for the pure
Wow.
white boy shooters.
This is intriguing. How many of these can you do? I'm kind of scared to say how many you know actually.
Oh, I got.
Cause you still got JJ out there too.
Well, see, JJ's gonna be on a different
Yeah,
one,
you
and
gotta-
he's a little bit more dynamic too. I try
Um,
to go with
I
pure
am
shooters,
so
like
intri-
spot up
Okay,
shooters,
this is
and current ones
yeah.
too.
All right, I
Yeah.
like this.
So,
So I
which-
got to get rid of one between Jimmer Fredette, Kyle Korver, Doug McDermott, or Duncan Robinson.
yeah,
This is interesting. Okay. I'm tempted to go Duncan just because he's newer and he doesn't have the work in. But I'm also tempted to go Jimmer because his NBA career was a flop. But he's a
Okay.
hero in China.
yeah,
So I want to leave. His Chinese career saves him. His career in China saves him. So I'm not getting rid of Kyle Korver. I can't do that. That'd just be wrong. If I was a supervillain, I'd get rid of him. But I'm not a supervillain on TV. So I gotta go Doug McDermott. Doug McDermott.
Oh, you're going
hasn't-
Dougie Buckets.
I'm getting Doug out of here, bro. Doug's NBA career hasn't had any of those moments for real.
Yeah, he hasn't.
None of those marquee white moments that you get to live off of for 12 years as a shooter.
Yeah,
Yeah, he hasn't had any of those.
man.
So I gotta get Dougie out of here.
I'm probably gonna have to agree with you on
Mhm.
that. We have some people in the comments. We got
Uh-oh.
Duncan Robinson, and we also have Doug McDermott as well. I love Dougie Buckets.
Those would be my
was-
bottom two. Yeah, those.
He
would be
was
my bottom two.
automatic at Creighton.
He was
Just hasn't really found his footing in the NBA,
right.
and his China career has been pretty good. So, but I'm gonna go. Wait, didn't you go Doug
I went
McDermott?
Doug.
Yeah,
Doug.
yeah.
Yeah, Doug's
Yeah,
out there.
because Jimmer Fredette, what do they call him in China? Do you know his nickname?
don't know.
I can't remember.
Yeah,
They have
I don't know.
some. It's like the Great White One or something like that. However you can say white in Chinese.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would get rid of Jimmer Fredette too, just because his NBA career has been nothing spectacular
It was a
or
flop.
nothing close to spectacular.
Definitely a flop.
And it hurts because when I was in high school, us white boys, instead of saying Kobe, we started saying Jimmer when we were shooting. You know,
Totally see that.
yeah,
I
when we
totally
were
see that.
shooting
He
crumpled
was-
up
he was
balls of paper
cooking
into
at,
the trash can.
What school was he at?
He's at Creighton.
No, Jimmer.
No, Jimmer. He went to BYU.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
right, that's
BYU.
right. He was cooking over there.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was a baller out there, and then just didn't pan out in the NBA. But yeah,
Yeah.
like I said, his success in Chinese basketball saves him on this list for sure. It definitely
Mm-hmm.
saves him. So yeah, I got to go with Doug. So we have agreement on that. Doug's out of here.
Doug, I'm seeing Doug McDermott for the most, except for there's one Duncan Robinson.
And that's
We
fair.
do have a chime in. Let's see, Jimmer got buckets on 2K though that one year he was on it.
That's true.
But we have. I knew this was coming from Chris Wesley. I didn't even need to see the name to know who put this on here. And don't worry, he was in my mind, but he will be on a later one. Got to go. But yeah, Peja Stojakovic was a good shooter, but he will
This-
be on
oh,
the
we're not-
Euro
okay.
version. He's gonna be on the
Oh,
Euro version
okay.
of this.
We got divisions. We got the Euro. I was gonna
Yeah.
ask, does he count? But okay, so you got a Euro special.
Yeah,
for
I got a
this.
Euro
Okay.
special coming, and
Okay.
he will be on the Euro.
Oh, that Euro one's
special.
gonna be tough. I'm imagining the names on that. That's gonna be very difficult.
Yeah,
I'm gonna figure out how to antagonize people with that one. I'm gonna figure out how I can antagonize people the most.
yeah.
do some
So get out of here, Jimmer.
Bye, Jimmer.
You gotta
Doug, Jimmer or Doug? I got rid of Doug.
Oh yeah,
Remember-
Doug.
Okay.
No. We keep going back and forth on this, don't
No,
we?
I've been getting rid of Doug the whole time.
You were getting back.
You've-
I've been going
Yes,
back and forth.
Yeah,
on
you
this.
go back and forth. Yeah.
Dang.
I mean,
Who
Doug
am I
out of
going to
there.
choose? Just to be different from you, I'm going to say Jimmer.
All right. Well, bye, Jimmer
Yeah.
and
I
BYU.
really went back and forth on that.
Get out of here. Yeah.
I have no retention for what I say. I really don't.
You just let it flow.
I just let it
Let
flow.
it flow. I feel you. I definitely feel you. Well, we'll be back, and you guys can make suggestions on what you would like us to do on the One Gotta Go, and do that on Twitter as well at NTE Podcast.
Yeah, we'll put that on
Everything's
the
flowing through
poll
Twitter.
on Twitter too.
Yeah, definitely. Everything's flowing through Twitter, so if you ain't on Twitter, you're gonna miss out on how to come up with ideas for us. All right. So yeah, that's One Gotta Go. I'm looking forward to doing that again. That's fun. I enjoyed that.
Well,
I
now
got-
it's time for some football
I can
talk.
come up with more things to make the whole room go. I do that again.
Yeah.
I enjoyed
I think
that.
you need. I like the Disney theme.
Yeah,
because there's a
I'm
lot
gonna
of
do more
Disney
Disney.
Pixar
Yeah, I can
movies
definitely
and
do more Disney.
cartoons out there.
Yeah, I can do more Disney for sure.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that.
So for the next few weeks, just expect Disney and white basketball players.
Yeah, that should just be our thing for April. That should just be our thing
Yeah,
for the month
so
of April.
Disney and white basketball
yeah,
players because
yeah,
they're both
that's the
fictional.
That's the thing. That's definitely the thing for the month. Be on the lookout for that. We just workshopped that theme I did just now too.
Yeah,
That's
we
fire.
did.
Yeah, that's dope. I like that. Well, like you said, we're going on to the NFL talk, our usual weekly segment of breaking down a different division in the NFL. Where we at this week, Levi?
We're going to the AFC West.
West.
Yeah, we
What up, Kendrick?
have been the last few weeks. We've been doing two divisions,
Yeah.
and last week we just bored ourselves so bad. We're like, man, we really got to cut this down to one division
Yeah.
at a time.
Yeah.
But we did pick the most two basic and boring divisions
did.
last week.
We really did.
But now we're in a fun division, the AFC
Mhm.
West. Got the
Mhm.
Chiefs,
Yes.
the Chargers, the Raiders, and the Broncos. Yeah, I was about to.
Yo, getting
forget
that
that
fourth
there.
team is always difficult. And no matter what order you go in, by the time I get to the fourth team, I always forget who it is. Every single time. No matter what order I go in.
Oh yeah, that's how I am too.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I can name all three easily. Four, I'm like, I get stuck. It's crazy. But Levi, we're doing this in a new way. Our divisions.
Oh, we are.
Yeah, we're doing our division in a new way this week, Levi.
How we doing it?
This week we're going to take we have 4 pieces of paper here. They are team logos on all 4 pieces of paper. What we are going to do this week, and I faxed you yours because we're not in the same room. So I sent yours through the fax. Did you get the fax?
Yeah, I did get the
fax business is booming.
That's
yours too.
facts.
Exactly. So what we are going to do is we're going to show these 4 teams, show one logo to the camera, and decide whether we want to talk about we decide which ones we want to talk about.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to talk about a team, you crumple it up, you throw it, and you say, "Get them out of here."
Yeah.
All right, that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna start here. All right,
Team number
we have
one.
number 1, the Kansas City Chiefs. Levi. Whoa.
I don't care for him. Get him
get
out
the
of
Chiefs
here.
outta here?
Yeah, get the Chiefs out of here. They won the Super Bowl last year.
Interesting.
Pretty much all their players are coming back. Nothing's really changing.
Very
Why are we going to talk about them?
Very
Yeah, they're going to be in the playoffs.
Okay. Well, now normally this is gonna feature. We are each gonna keep 2 teams. Normally we're gonna feature 2 teams. All right. I'm gonna keep the Kansas City Chiefs. There's their team I want to talk about. So now what do we have next, Levi?
We have
The
Denver
Denver Broncos.
Broncos.
Yes, Levi. Would you like to speak about the Denver Broncos?
Yeah, I'll talk about the Broncos.
Okay, you keep that Broncos paper. I'm getting them out of here.
Is that all you had on the Chiefs?
Get
Was
'em
that
outta
they're
here.
going back to the playoffs?
Get them out. No, I haven't talked about them yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
okay,
I'm talking about
I
them at the
see.
end. Yeah.
I see how we're doing this.
Yeah. Up next.
We workshop live.
That's facts. Up next, we have the Los Angeles Chargers. Their logo didn't print in blue. Their logo sucks anyway. Who cares?
And this is their failed logo,
Exactly.
the one they're not
it-
going with.
it didn't deserve the proper colors.
Yeah,
they just-
because
Bro, they literally put a lightning bolt on the Dodgers logo and was like, "That's our
wait,
idea."
But what do you think's better, this logo or their current logo?
None of them.
Yeah,
They're all terrible. Honestly,
I do. All right, I do think the current logo isn't as bad as people are saying it is.
Okay,
even
it's-
though it looks exactly like the Rams logo.
Yeah, the Rams
It's
logo
okay.
is the worst thing in sports.
But the Rams are a better team than them, so maybe it's just like kind
That's
of
fair.
doing mind
That's
tricks on
fair.
us. They're trying to associate a bad team with a good team. Maybe that's what they're
Mm.
trying to do.
That's it's not a bad idea actually.
Yeah.
Not the worst idea in the world.
I like it.
Yeah.
I would do that too. I would change my logo every year to like the last Super Bowl winners or
That's
contenders.
an interesting strategy actually.
Yeah.
What if
I
the
like
Browns
it though.
imagine the Browns tried that. They have a new logo every 2 days.
Yeah, they could keep the logo they have too and just put another team's
Another
logo
color?
on the helmet. That's what they could do.
That would work.
Actually, that's the best team to do it.
Yeah, for sure. So Chargers, do you want to speak about them or keep throwing them away?
Oh, I'm speaking about the Chargers.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
okay.
speaking about the Broncos and the Chargers.
Okay, that's your two.
Yeah, they're interesting. Oh,
The Chargers
wow.
out of here. Out of my face.
Disrespect the
Absolutely.
Chargers. What they do to you?
Last but not least, although kind of least, we have
The GOAT.
the Oakland Raiders. Yes, they got a special logo because John Gruden is a special individual. I mean,
You
Get
don't
'em
have
outta
anything
here.
on the Raiders either.
get him out of here. You throwing him out?
Yeah, I'm keeping them.
You keeping? Oh, you got 3 teams.
Yeah, I'm keeping all 3.
Interesting.
I'm
So
gonna
you
break
have,
them all down.
You have 3.
Call me Mel Kiper.
I have 1. I only have one team I want to speak about. Would you like me to go first, or you?
Yeah,
want to
you can
start?
go first.
Okay, so here's why the Kansas City Chiefs are the only team left in my of my 4 teams.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Patrick. His first name is Patrick. His last name is Mahomes. The coach's first name is Andy. His last name is Reed. And yeah, there's nothing else to talk about there. Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league. Andy Reid's one of the best coaches in the league. They have an offense that's gonna score on everybody again, all 17 games next year. They have a defense that brought Chris Jones back, still got Tyrann Mathieu. There's nothing, like you said, they kept most everybody. Tyreek Hill's still there. Damian, the running back's coming back. They got Chris Jones back. They got Patrick Mahomes locked up for the next probably 35 years. His contract is going to be so big, he might have a piece of ownership when they pay him
Yeah.
because he's going to
It's
have to own
ridiculous.
the city. He might get it like own the city actually. He might get.
Yeah.
He might have to get like a portion of all sales in the whole city.
Well, I think it'd be totally better if they just went with the Kansas City Mahomes.
They might as well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's his city until he doesn't want it anymore.
yeah.
Do you think they should put it instead of sales tax? It should be a Mahomes tax.
A Mahomes tax.
Yeah, like the tax that you pay on goods just goes to him instead of back to the government.
Sure.
I would do that. I would want to pay that more than I want to pay a sales tax. I pay a Mahomes tax. if I
Well,
was
yeah,
in
and then
Missouri.
that's also keeping your salary cap low too.
That's facts. See?
That's a pretty good idea, actually.
I'm-
Yeah.
Bro, I'm with it. They gotta hire me. But yeah, Kansas City Chiefs, they're the only team in this division that matters until Patrick Mahomes decides he doesn't want to play football anymore. The end.
That's all you got.
That's all I got.
All right.
I didn't have to say much. Except Patrick Mahomes is the beginning and the end of the conversation with me there.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I guess I'll go. I'll do my little
Talk about it.
breakdown of each team.
Talk about it, bro.
All right, so yeah, we got the Broncos here. They've got a lot of things that need to be fixed. Last year, they were 28th in the league in points, and they were 10th in points against. So when I say they got a lot of things that need to be fixed, it's really just that offense that does. Their defense is pretty good. You got your guys like Von Miller. You've added A.J. Bouye to corner. And on offense, they've added Melvin Gordon. Really, the big question marks for them are, I would say, wide receiver, offensive line, and QB, because they have Drew Lock. But Drew Lock, do you have any faith in Drew Lock, Titus?
John Elway drafted him, right?
So I'm gonna take that as a no.
Correct. You know
Yeah.
me so well.
Yeah. Yeah, so the Broncos, they have the 15th pick. It's really looking like they're going to go, I think they're going defense. Like, they're really all in on this defense for the Broncos. Let me pull up, like, my facts on them.
Talk about it.
Yeah, so like I said, they've they've signed 26 players so far, either re-signing or they were new free agents. Like I said, they got a new offensive lineman, Graham Glasgow. He's a Pro Bowler. He's really good. Melvin Gordon was probably the biggest pickup in my opinion. Most of the guys that they did pick up were on defense. It was a lot of linebackers and defensive backs. It's really just going to be how's that offense going to work, and I really don't think that offense has had any identity since John Elway has taken over.
Oh, you mean since Peyton Manning left?
Pretty much. But did
Yeah.
it even have an identity then?
Yeah, his name was Peyton Manning.
Yeah,
But yeah, I
and
feel
Peyton
you.
Manning put up the worst season he's ever put up in his career. But they still won, and it's defense first. Defense wins championships. I think the Broncos are going to do better than they did last year, but it's nothing big, I don't think. They're really just going to figure out the quarterback position.
Yeah,
So, then going next with Broncos, like the least opinion I have. The Chargers. Now, I think the Chargers are going to improve the most. Last year, they finished last in this division. They went 5-11. They got the 6th pick this year, and they have a pretty good defense, but the defense was injured all year, and they didn't get a lot of help from the offense either, because the biggest question mark on their team was that offensive line, because Melvin Gordon couldn't do anything, and neither could Phillip Rivers. So they have a lot of needs, but their defense will be straight. It's just, what are they going to do with the 6th pick? A lot of people have Isaiah Simmons going there, which is linebacker from Clemson.
Yeah.
They also have Herbert projected, and if Herbert goes to the Dolphins, they have Tua projected. But I don't even think, my opinion, the Chargers don't even really need to go after a quarterback, because if I'm them, I'm signing Cam Newton.
I agree.
Yeah. And
I
if you're
agree.
just going to go with Tyrod Taylor, I think that's okay too.
I agree
Because
with that too.
Tyrod Taylor is a
He's
very
fine.
solid QB.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
he's
it's nothing-
solid.
He's not. He's fine. You know. And
Yeah.
really, he's a good grooming option too. So if you want to draft QB, you can keep Tyrod and groom somebody, right?
Yeah,
Like, that's-
exactly.
yeah.
Kind of like what the Browns were going to do, but decided not to do
Yeah.
because everybody wanted Baker Mayfield in there. And
Exactly.
he was on every commercial, when the game wasn't on. So people were like, why isn't this guy starting? So
Yeah.
I got the Chargers actually coming in second this
Ooh,
year. Yeah.
Interesting.
Chargers are
That's
going to
a
make a push.
big
They might make
improvement.
the wild card too, because it's a 14-team playoff.
Oh,
Everybody's
yeah.
going to the
Everybody
playoffs
getting
this
in.
year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a big improvement too from 4-11 to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I have a hot take for the Chargers, is don't draft a QB. Go fill another position that needs to be filled on either defense or offense, preferably that offensive line. It needs to be fixed. And I would go get Cam. So,
I like it.
yeah,
I like
that's my hot take. And then the Raiders, I
I'm
really
sorry,
just want, you know why I want to
Raiders
talk
make
about
me
the
laugh.
Raiders? Because
Yeah,
I
go
really
ahead.
want to give my John Gruden impression.
Go ahead.
So this is what the Raiders do. Well, we got a really solid game plans. We really got good guys. I really like the way Carr throws the ball. He's good. We're gonna have some competition, him and Mariota out there, and we got some weapons around him. I think it's really just on execution. If we can just execute out there, anybody with me, knock on wood. Yeah.
Your Gruden's got a little Coach
Go
O in there.
Raiders. Yeah.
It's like a hint of
It
Coach
does.
O. Yeah, like a little sprinkle of Coach O. Like he's in the background.
A little,
somewhere. I
just
like
a
it.
little dash
Yeah,
of Coach O.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Yo, can you think of there are two of the saddest QB competitions going on this year. You ready for them?
Yeah.
One is this potential Derek Carr, Marcus Mariota, one you just mentioned, as John Gruden, as Coach Orgeron Gruden, and the other one is Nick Foles versus Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah.
That's a
Which
QB
I don't think
competition.
they're not competitions in my opinion. Derek Carr is going to beat Mariota because Mariota's trash.
They paid him a lot. They paid Mariota a lot, bruh.
But Mariota's trash, and he's injured.
Is
all
Derek
the
Carr better?
time.
Really? When you
No.
think about it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very sad competition.
Well, there is speculation too that the Raiders are going to trade Derek Carr for a draft pick or possibly two
Can-
draft picks.
Can you get back a David Johnson level draft pick for Derek Carr?
Wait, a draft pick that's equal David Johnson's
Yes.
weight, or
Like,
the
what would
second
Bill
round
O'Brien
pick?
trade for Derek Carr?
Oh,
Probably
Bill
like
O'Brien would probably give up
like, if he had the
the
option.
next 3 first-round picks that he had.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the Raiders, they're actually. You want to hear this amazing stat that I got from
Absolutely.
them?
Absolutely, I want to hear it.
Their OER, offensive efficiency rank in 2019,
Okay.
they were 6th in the league.
Really?
Yeah, their defense efficiency rank was 32nd.
Oh.
Yeah, so it was their defense that was holding them back. If I'm the Raiders, I'm finding more offensive weapons. They've got some pretty good young wide receivers. They're really rotating them though,
Yeah.
and along with the tight ends as well. Like they had Jared Cook and let Jared Cook go. They had Antonio Brown, which Antonio Brown was Antonio.
He froze
Brown.
his feet.
Yeah, he did. He was wilding out there. But it's that defense that needs to be fixed. So if I'm the Raiders, going all in on defense.
All right. I like it.
Yeah.
Well,
But yeah, that's all I got though.
all right. I like it. Well, that was AFC West talk. I have the Chiefs on the team.
Yeah, I got the
Yeah,
Chiefs
that-
winning too.
Yeah. That was the AFC West talk. A lot faster than last week. I like that. I like
Yeah,
that idea.
just really to the point. Next week is going to be more in depth though, because we're
Yeah,
talking
next week-
about a division we're really excited
The
about.
NFC West is gonna be really, really fun.
Yeah, NFC West.
Because I don't know who I'm gonna have coming out of there, but I just know I got some slander for somebody.
Yeah.
Somebody
Well, I
get
got the
some hot-
49ers. When you got Kyle Shanahan,
Ooh.
I got the 49ers.
Respect.
Yeah.
Well, we will jump into our experts and not experts of the week this week. Hey, this is our recurring segment. We tell you who did something stupid during the week and who was really awesome during this week. This happens every single week. That's why I said it was a recurring segment. Don't know why I felt the need to repeat that. I recurred the recurring, so I guess that counts. Recur is not a word, but it is today. I don't know. Levi, I will set this off. If that's fine. That's okay with you? That's good with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give us both. You're expert and not expert.
I'm gonna start with the expert of the week. My expert of the week goes out to a whole network. ESPN. Thank you so much for moving up the Jordan documentary so we can have some sports content to watch and talk about. This Jordan documentary is a 10-part thing on the Chicago Bulls run, and it's starting April 18th, I believe. It's running for 10 weeks, I think. I am so excited. Thank you so much because the streets needed it. We was struggling. We was starving. It was getting dark. And you know what y'all came through with? Jordan. Y'all was like, Jordan. That's how you did it. You whispered it to us. A little bit of Jordan. And we're like, yes, thank you. We'll take all of it. Please. More, sir. More Jordan, sir. Thank you. That's how I feel. Thank you, ESPN, for that. You are my expert of the week. I appreciate it. If you want, slide me the code so I can binge all 10 parts. I would appreciate it. Slide me a little access. I'm an ESPN Plus subscriber. Slide it on over to me. Thank you very much, ESPN. And I'll go ahead and do my not the expert of the week as well.
All right.
My not the expert of the week is going out of the country this week. We are leaving the United States. We are going to Belarus. Country of Belarus. Yes,
Where is Belarus?
it's over there.
Isn't
over there.
Belarus like a city?
Nah, it's a country, bro.
Oh, it is.
It's a country over there.
Mm.
Yeah, on that side, that way, over there.
Yeah, that way.
This not the expert of the week is the Belarusian president, Alexander. See if I can say this, Lukashenko. Would you like to know why Alexander Lukashenko is my not the expert of the week, Levi?
Lay it on me.
So, as you know, coronavirus is going around the world. You've heard about it.
Yeah.
COVID-19 is kind of around the world.
Yep.
Do you know what president of Belarus, Alexander Lukashenko, has been telling his people?
No, what has he been telling?
Ain't no big deal. Drink some vodka and go to a sauna, and it'll kill it.
Wait, you said he's not your expert of the week?
Yes.
Shouldn't that make him your expert?
No,
of the
because
week?
he's wrong and stupid.
Dude, those sound like two very good. Wait, what he's saying?
Drink vodka
Uh-huh.
and go to a sauna. Don't drink, he said don't if you're going to work, don't drink vodka because you got to be able to work, of course. So
Yeah.
drink vodka after work and
Well-
go to the sauna.
Well, I'm not a medical expert or a doctor of any kind, but I would say those are pretty good ailments for this virus. It sounds like
But they're
pretty
not,
good
though.
idea.
It's already been proven he ain't killing nothing. So you was going to the sauna for nothing. You was going to be hot in a robe.
So he doesn't kill the
Can we-
virus.
No, it does not. No,
Oh.
it doesn't.
Are we sure about that?
We are so positive.
We are.
We are so
Because
positive
I just
about that.
listened to a nurse rant the other night how it dies in the 80-degree
Not that.
heat.
It's been 80 degrees in Georgia.
Yeah, I know.
It's still here.
That's why the beaches are opened
It
back
ain't
up,
gone
though,
nowhere.
because everybody can go on the beach and be in 80
Y'all
plus
smart talking
weather.
Yeah. So yeah, drink some vodka and go to a sauna. It's gonna clear your insides out, and then the sauna will help you sweat everything out, according to the president of Belarus, who's not taking it serious, who's also trying to put a bid in to get the UFC event that's not gonna happen in 2 weeks. That's what he's doing.
Well, you know what, Titus?
Alexander Lukashenko, you're my not expert of the week.
I'm gonna follow the prescription that the president of Belarus did, and I will let you know on next Sunday how it works.
This is why we're not gonna be able to be in the studio again next week.
Why? Because I will be so healthy.
You didn't know what Belarus was 10 minutes ago, and now you're trying to follow this man's advice.
It sounds
Outta
like pretty
here.
good advice to me.
No, it doesn't. You know
Yeah.
it doesn't. Don't do this to me right now.
Yes, sir. I'm
Thank you.
sorry.
Anyway, good job, Alexander. Shout out to Belarus. I hope your people are okay over there, wherever you are in Belarus.
All right, you want mine
Go
now?
ahead, Levi.
Okay, so my expert and not the expert of the week, they go hand in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so my expert of the week is a man named Jay Williams. You know Jay Williams, right?
Duke.
Duke. He put out he has a solution to bring back the NBA, right? The NBA season is all but written off pretty much at this point, and we don't think it's really going to come back. I've heard a report that it's been confirmed it's not coming back. Titus said he doesn't want me to put that bad juju out there, so I won't.
Thanks.
But Jay Williams came up with a brilliant idea of how we can get
Big
NBA
word.
play back. And you want to hear what he said?
Sure, tell me.
Yeah, so he said on the waves of ESPN that we need to move the games to cruise ships. 2 cruise ships, all right? You got a Western Conference cruise ship and an Eastern Conference cruise ship.
Okay.
And all the amenities are right there on the cruise ship.
Okay.
You got boarding, you got food, your toiletry essentials, and you can put basketball courts on the cruise ships, right? And you got the Eastern Conference, Western Conference duking it out, and then you figure out who's going to the championship. So you'll have a championship as well.
I'm actually getting a headache.
Oh, so you don't like that idea by Jay Williams. You don't
That's-
think that's an expert idea.
That's worse than vodka and saunas.
Well, my not the experts of the week, and I say experts because
That was plural.
Titus is part of not the experts of the week,
Wow.
along with people like Dan
It'd
Lebitard,
be your own
his
people.
crew, and other people I've heard mock the genius of Jay Williams. Because what's he
Genius.
doing? What is he doing?
I don't know what he's doing.
He's fixing a problem, okay? Like a true entrepreneur. You know who are entrepreneurs, who are great entrepreneurs that have a lot of money and are well-renowned today? Dana White and Vince McMahon.
Dana
what
White's
are they
best
doing?
friends with billionaires.
They're
continue.
continuing. Yeah, but you know what? What are they doing? They're continuing with their sport, right? The UFC's still going on. They're
They're
not
trying.
letting this virus hold them back.
They're trying.
The WWE is still going on, correct?
They are winning.
They're not letting this virus hold them back.
'Kay.
Why? It's because we don't have any sports. So they see an opportunity. They see a problem. We don't have any sports, no entertainment going on right now. We're itching for any kind of sports. So they're like, hey, here's the problem. We got the solution. And everybody's mocking them too. So my not the experts of the week are all you haters out there and criticizers. And the experts of the week are Jay Williams. And I'm going to throw Vince McMahon, Dana White, and myself in there. You know why I'm going
Yourself?
to name myself an expert of the week,
Why?
Titus? Because I got solutions too. You want to hear
Oh,
them?
God.
I got solutions for the NBA, the MLB, and the NFL. Guys, if we followed my plan, we would have sports back and running in no time, like it was nothing.
Before you get off the shoot, before you get into your ideas and get onto the ship, I want to ask one thing about the ship.
Okay.
Have you ever watched basketball we played on the ship before?
No, I haven't.
I have.
You watched a cruise ship?
Military ship.
Oh.
North Carolina and Michigan State played an opening college basketball
Oh, that's
game on a
right. That's
military
right.
ship.
I've
know why-
yet to watch those games.
You know why they only did it one time?
Why?
Because it doesn't work.
How? Was the boat rocking
You're
too much?
outside on a boat playing
Oh,
basketball.
See, I don't want no. These cruise ships, the
boat.
courts are gonna be inside. The courts are gonna be inside.
Indoor courts
Sure.
on a cruise ship.
I mean that's not my suggestion. I got a whole different fix.
I'm
for
sorry.
him,
Go
but,
ahead. I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, but you're right though.
Yeah.
Jay Williams it wasn't the best idea. I got better ones. So that's why I'm
Okay.
here to bring
Yeah, okay,
you
I'll-
and the audience better ideas.
I
You
want to hear
ready?
your ideas. Yep, go ahead. Let's
All
do
right.
it.
What
Let's
do you
it.
want to hear first? The NBA, NFL, or MLB?
Let's go baseball. Why not?
Baseball?
Yeah, it's opening day week.
All right. This is my most favorite idea. You ready for
so
this?
I picked well.
All
Yep,
right.
Talk to me.
So, in this scenario, this is while COVID-19 and the shutdowns are still going on. So, the solution is for them to be secluded, but
Okay.
yet have, the space for them to play and for us to be able to watch and enjoy on TV, right? So, the 2020 season needs to be the season of dreams, field of dreams. The MLB partners up with a bunch of corn and potato farmers out here in the Midwest. All right. We get lease out their fields, whatever, and the MLB needs to go build fields or cut fields into the middle of these corn fields, and we're going to do a Field of Dreams themed MLB season. So
So-
everybody will be playing secluded out in Iowa, out in Idaho, and we get to watch two things go down. We get to watch Field of Dreams, we get to reminisce on that great baseball movie, and we get to play Field of Dreams in real life.
Okay.
And Kevin Costner will be the umpire behind
So
the plate
I'm
every
gonna-
game.
Can I make a confession?
Yeah, go ahead.
Never seen Field of Dreams.
Well, that doesn't surprise me because you picked Toy Story to go.
Stand by it.
So your movie choice is
Stand
terrible,
by it.
and I get that. Not surprised.
Okay.
So MLB Field of Dreams,
So-
a season
so-
of dreams, people.
So we're
How
eliminating.
fun would that be?
We're eliminating the corn supply for
No,
baseball.
We're
Is that what
not.
you're
I
saying?
mean, I got a solution. See, the MLB, I'm sure we'll have enough corn. I don't know the agriculture statistics out here, and I don't know how vital each cornfield is to us here in America. But
I'm
if we can,
a popcorn addict.
hey,
so
if we
I
can
need
give like $1 million to these, farmers, I'm sure they're quite okay with us ruining their cornfield for a year. Because I'm sure $1 million is a lot more than they're making off their corn or more.
Yo,
MLB's got the money and resources to do this.
okay. I'm following
Yeah,
you.
it's
I'm
a little
following
bit
you.
of nostalgia with a little bit of baseball competition.
How much money is in farming? And can we
I
get a
don't
Real
know.
Housewives of Farmers show?
Oh, I'm good with it.
I would
like
watch
that.
so. I
And they
would watch
all
that so
have
hard.
to have met on FarmersOnly.com.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
Oh,
a reality show. We need
Oh,
that
can we
show.
just do a FarmersOnly.com dating
Yes.
reality show?
30 Days of Farmer, like 90 Day Fiance.
Yeah, we all
30
put
Days
them
of
on
Farmer?
one big farm. It'll be
Yes.
like Love is Blind or The Bachelor and Bachelorette, and they're all after a farmer. The
Love at-
Bachelor will be a
Love
farmer.
at First Crop. Like the name? Love at First Crop. Huh? Huh? Huh?
How about Love at First Seed?
That
Or-
seems weird.
I don't know.
How about
What?
just
Sounds like-
plowing the field.
Hey.
Hey, there we go. There we go. Okay, so you say you have two more of these, right?
Yeah, I got two more.
Okay.
I'll give you my NFL one.
Okay, let's go ahead.
Because I think the NBA one is the best one. So the NFL,
Mhm.
what's one of the most memorable games of all time in the NFL?
That one at the what on ice?
Yes, the Ice Bowl,
Okay,
right?
Yep.
So we move everybody to Alaska. We get the whole season is Ice Bowls. We get Ice Bowls for everybody. Every week is another Ice Bowl game. Just a full 17-week, 18-week Ice Bowl game.
Oh,
Are you
okay.
down with that?
I'm down with seeing Patrick Mahomes play football anywhere, so sure, yeah.
Bet.
If you make it watch
And
Patrick Mahomes,
we
yeah,
can make it
I'll
more
do
interesting too. Let's put
Okay.
them on skates. Let's put it on
Oh,
actual
now they gotta know how to
ice.
skate. So it's like
Ooh.
Blades of Glory combined with
It will be hockey. Yeah, it will be
football?
like hockey and yeah. And then
that
we
seems
can make it more interesting too, to where we put an actual figure skater on on each team, and they can be
Oh.
the running back for. They're like the designated
Okay.
running back for each team, and they're a
So-
professional figure skater,
The-
so they can skate for
the
real.
thing with the skates cut throat sometimes.
Yeah.
So like
Well, we'll have to do a
If a
little
fumble
adjustments to the. We'll have to do a little bit of adjusting on the pads and the helmets, but I think we can do it. We can get you one of those neck shields like the NHL players wear.
Oh, we got a name for the Farmers Love Show from Chris Wesley called Love is Barned. And I like that too. Okay. All right then. So
If anybody would say that too, I knew it would be him.
Ice.
He'd be the first contestant on the show as well if he wasn't happily married. But I know he's happily married, so there's no need for him to
Good
go
way
on
to
that
fix
show.
that.
But thank you for the idea,
good way
Chris.
to fix that. So Ice Bowl every week in football.
Yeah, Ice Bowl every week. We're moving the
right.
MLB out to Idaho or to Iowa. Yeah, Iowa with Kevin Costner. And we're moving the NFL up to Alaska so we can get a full season of Ice Bowl games.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
What's your NBA one?
You ready for my NBA one?
I don't know, but let's go.
All
We're here
right,
now.
this one's genius, and this is going to take a
Second
lot
time
of
you said that word.
collaboration between two companies, the NBA
Mhm.
and my boy Kanye West. Kanye, if you're out here listening, dude, this is gold right here. You got to take it, all right? Just bring me with you. So Kanye has a few hundred miles of land up in Wyoming, correct? Like Jackson Hole around there. And Kanye has expressed a few months ago on his Apple Beats interview with Zane Lowe, he said, asked him what does he want to do with those hundreds of miles of land that he has? Well, he wants to keep some of it intact, keep the the wild as it is, but he also wants to move all his Yeezy manufacturing over to the U.S. and on his land. All right, but what does that require? His manufacturing. You have to-
Money.
Well, money. He's got
Okay,
money,
something else,
and he's
alright.
got partners. He'll have the NBA to partner with this. This is what he should do. All right.
Okay.
The NBA and him get together, and they build manufacturing warehouses and living headquarters on his land. Right. The manufacturing warehouses will first serve as basketball gyms and training gyms. The living headquarters will serve as living headquarters for all the staff of NBA teams, players, and coaches. So, what do you have? You got the NBA on there. They've got designated living quarters. They're secluded from everyone else. It's just all them on this one big compound. They all go play games. It's like a big basketball camp, like a whole summer basketball camp for a whole season. And then once they're done with the NBA season, or once the virus is over, either ends first, Kanye just takes those buildings and flips them into his manufacturing warehouses. And
like
Kanye
that.
wants his employees to be ex-convicts, and this whole new prison reformation he's trying to get done with the current administration of the United States. And so now he's got headquarters or living quarters for his ex-con employees. And he's got the manufacturing facilities to make his shoes and clothes.
So, I just want to say that you and Jay Williams are both not the experts of the week as well. Y'all are bonus, not the experts of the week.
Uh-huh.
So I just want you to know that.
Titus, when I'm making millions of dollars off these ideas,
Mhm.
I will give you none of it
Okay.
for
Well,
hating me. I will remember that.
When you thank you for your $0 a year salary plus benefits. Yeah. Shout out to Michael Scott.
Babe,
Shout out to Michael Scott. All right then.
I'll buy you a 17-inch plasma flat screen TV
Can I put
when
it
I
on the
make all
wall?
those millions.
Can I put it on the wall?
Yeah, I'll buy you a
All
little wall.
That to push
mount,
It'll
yeah.
push into it.
Yeah, I'll
Push
buy
out
you the
of it?
whole thing.
Okay.
The whole $300 setup.
All right then.
Not even.
So that was a interesting idea.
I was fixing pro sports. I
on
got it
your
down.
on your the Wyoming thing,
Yeah.
is COVID-19 just not in Wyoming? It just didn't hit there. It didn't land.
Nothing's in Wyoming.
Except Kanye.
That's a
apparently.
fact.
Except Kanye and his.
I mean,
and-
Kanye's there half the time, though. He's in LA the other half.
Okay. All right then.
Yeah.
Well, that's all right.
I
got
bet
it,
you
bro.
they have no more than like 20 cases in Wyoming because there's no more than 20 people in Wyoming.
That's-
So sounds pretty good.
Interesting math.
Yeah.
And I can't dispute it because it is Wyoming.
Yeah.
But all right, I'm just okay.
And he owns like 400 miles of barren land in Wyoming.
Mhm.
So
All
Yeah.
right then. All right
Yeah.
then. So good for Kanye.
so NBA, Kanye, y'all can reach out to me and I can fill y'all in on more details about it.
oh, you
we'll
have
go
more
far.
details that you didn't give us?
Yeah, I mean,
This
you think
is-
I'm going to give the whole grand scheme away because
I was hoping you did.
I got to get some type of profit off this.
I was really hoping that was all you
it's
had.
a lot more
for me.
intricate than that, Titus.
Okay, I apologize for delaying your for doubting how deep the rabbit hole went.
Apologies not accepted.
Okay. Somebody's hostile this week. This not being in the same studio got you a little froggy. So I think that's it for that.
Yeah.
Let's get into our last segment of I am not an expert, but Levi, would you like to kick this off?
Sure.
Awesome.
Mine's going to be short and sweet. I'm not an expert, but if we do, pray to God, we do have a college football season this year, Alabama will be winning the national championship.
Because
Thank
of Apple
you.
Watches?
No, not just because of the Apple Watches.
okay.
I'm also not an expert, but quit complaining about Alabama players having Apple Watches.
Stop being weird. Stop stalking.
Yeah,
them.
guys, stop being weird
No, stop
about
stalking your
Alabama
players.
players having. Dude, anybody's gonna have it. You gotta check
Anybody's
in
not
on them.
gonna-
You gotta.
no.
There's a lot of teams out there that have accountability systems out there.
That's not an accountability system.
It's
That's a-
accountability.
That's like an Amber Alert on your phone. Like you didn't work out today. It's going to flash red and it's going to be Saban's face or something. With your scholarship being threatened or something weird.
All right, cool. But when we bring home that natty, everybody's gonna be
You better worry
saying
about
who's
LSU.
laughing now.
You better worry about LSU next year. That's what you better be worried about.
I'm not worried about
You
LSU.
better get worried.
Their two magic beans of Joe Burrow and Joe Brady aren't there anymore, so we good.
Okay, but
And Coach O's having a rough off season, so I don't think it's gonna be
hear you.
too great.
I hear you. I hear what you're saying. I'm just you better watch out. Y'all run about over.
All right,
Your little dynasty.
all right, yeah. Oh, you
Um,
know they had to had the best quarterback they've ever had in their system play a night game at Death Valley. And play against a QB that only had one leg and beat us by one, not even one
leg.
score.
No,
Yeah,
one leg.
get out
That's
of my
cute.
face.
That's cute.
Yeah,
That's real cute.
we're winning this year.
Y'all want a 2-year drought, right? 2-year drought?
Yeah, 2 years, but it's all right because we're gonna be back this year.
You better hope. Are you be ready to fire Saban if y'all don't win again this year? I know how y'all get. Like you stubborn.
I've never been
spoiled Alabama fans.
a fire saving person, but look, we got everything we
But-
need. If you want, I mean,
But look,
you're pulling this out of me. I'll
If
sit
y'all
it for
lose-
another hour and tell you
but-
how we're gonna win the
but if
Natty.
y'all don't win again, if y'all don't win next year, how you gonna feel about Saban? You gonna feel like he's done?
No, I'll feel the same unless there's just something stupid that happens that I think is his fault. But I feel like I'm a pretty rational Alabama fan, and you know that.
It depends.
You know that.
You're rational till y'all lose. Then you get a little crazy.
Nah, okay, I'm rational until I hear
What?
other irrational people speaking irrational things, so I have to get irrational in their place.
Levi, I
you
got
know what I'm
some-
saying?
Levi,
I
I
get
got
irrational to bring the rational
I got
to the
stuff
irrational.
in the vault from after the Auburn game. I got stuff in the vault. Don't make me open the vault up.
All right,
I got a podcast in the vault.
it's gonna be another one.
Don't make me open it up. Well, I'm not an expert, but I think teachers are really awesome. Georgia recently shut down schools on, was it Friday? I think Georgia. I wasn't looking at anyone. No one's here because I'm not in the studio. Georgia shut down schools on Friday, so a lot of teachers had a very strange ending to the year, which I know for a lot of them, from what I saw on Facebook, it affected them in ways because they didn't really get to send their kids off in a proper way. And I just want y'all to know, man, that no matter what, I know you had a great impact on your students because you're good people. You chose to take up the profession of teaching other young children how to go about this world and everything and the maneuver. And I feel like you all did a great job with that. Even though you didn't get the ending that you wanted, I know that you made an impact. I want to special shout out to Miss Clausen, my former history teacher. I saw her post. She was very devastated about it. And I just want to let you know that I know for a fact, having been under you, that you impacted your students in a great way. And you pulled things out of them and saw things in them they probably haven't seen themselves yet. So thank you to the teachers. Salute to y'all. Appreciate you. Have a good
Including Miss
summer.
Christina, who's a teacher
Miss
as well,
Christina,
one of our
absolutely.
producers. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, teachers. Y'all are great. That's all I got.
That's it.
Yeah. I think that wraps up this live show. This was shorter than our usual ones, but I think we packed a lot in there.
Yeah,
Got a lot of
we're getting
interesting-
better at this.
We are.
Trying to keep it
We are-
tight,
We are progressing. We got a lot out there. Thank you for listening. Follow us on Twitter at NTE Podcast. Follow us on Twitter at NTE Podcast. I'm going to say it one more time. Follow us on Twitter at NTE Podcast.
And Instagram.
And Instagram at NTE Podcast. If you care at all about the Mark Madness poll, Twitter is the Electoral College, so your votes better go over there,
Yes.
or else your vote might count for 2%.
Also, go subscribe to us on YouTube.
Subscribe to us on YouTube. It's at Not the Experts. Pretty simple to find. You'll see us there on the tubes.
Well, is it on YouTube?
It can
Is
be.
it at Not the Experts on YouTube?
Yes, it's Not the Expert. Yeah.
Okay.
Find us there. on the YouTube. Follow that page. Follow the podcast on iTunes. If you have iTunes, Not the Experts. Follow us there. We have podcast exclusive audio coming this week. There's some there right now as well. So go follow that to get all the stuff that only goes to the podcast and doesn't happen on the live show. We are on more than just Sunday. Sunday is just our live show. It's our special most fan interactive night. But we have a podcast that we do through Not the Experts that goes on sometimes during the week. And we have, I think, we're planning 2 this week.
Yes.
We're planning 2 different things.
At
this
least
week.
one for
At
sure.
least one. One is for sure. One is very possible. And the podcast is a lot of different content too. Like kind of what we mix up here. The podcast is a lot of just different type of stuff. So we probably have 1 or 2 shows coming out on the podcast this week. So go follow that for sure. For the podcast exclusive audio.
One's about Tiger King.
One is about
We'll just
Tiger
go ahead
King.
and tell you that.
It's about Tiger King, and it's actually gonna happen this week because we said that last week and it didn't happen. Allegedly.
Well, it did happen, but it didn't happen.
Exactly.
At the same
It
time.
disappeared like Carol Baskins' husband. So more stuff like that on the Tiger King podcast. That shot everything that need to be shouted out at.
I didn't hear you, but the podcasts are wherever you get your podcasts.
Yes.
So that means Apple Podcasts, Spotify,
right.
Podbean. Is it
Yeah,
maybe
Podbean.
Pod Fanatic or nah?
It's-
Just those 3, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. I'm not sure.
But
It's-
Spotify,
around.
Apple's the main 2.
Yeah,
so
follow
we're
us
on
there
there.
for sure. And
Get
you
on
follow
there.
us on one. Don't be like, oh, I want to follow my other. Follow us on both of them.
Yeah,
Follow us
subscribe,
everywhere. And if you're on,
unsubscribe, resubscribe.
exactly, get to boost those numbers up wherever you can. And if you're on iTunes, leave a review and a rating for us because that goes a long way in helping us build the brand up. So please do that. Thank you. We appreciate you. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And think we out. Thank you to the Butler Multimedia Productions
Butler, yeah,
for
he got
for
that right.
producing
I
us.
was
Yeah,
about to
exactly.
correct him, but it's me who always gets it wrong. So
thanks to them for producing us from a distance because we are not in the same location. This was very new and difficult. So I'm very appreciative to them for this.
yes.
Thank you. And Not the Experts. We out.
You've been watching Not the Experts with Titus and Levi. Good night.